Welcome to this tutorial on getting started with SiteBuilder. SiteBuilder is a great tool for our newer GDI affiliates or anyone who hasn't built a website before. It gives you a lot of easy templates to choose from and lets you build out your site kind of step by step. So we're already logged into our members area, and I want to just navigate down on the left hand side to build your website. Now, as long as your DNS is set to SiteBuilder, you'll be taken right into SiteBuilder. If you don't know what your DNS is or how to set this up, check for our tutorial on DNS. So we're logged into SiteBuilder. It's already set up for us to be logged in, and we basically just need to start cranking on adding pages and taking advantage of the great features. So first thing we want to do is add our first page. When you log in, you're automatically in the page manager area, and it's the first tab right over here. So I want to click on Create Page, and it's going to take you into the wizard portion of SiteBuilder. First, you're in a group of templates. Each one of these templates you see is actually a group of a few different sites if you look a little closer, so you can scroll through and look through the group that you like the best. So I'm going to select the Business V4 templates and then hit Next. And then select the specific template I want for my first page. So this will be applied to the page you're creating right now only. So I'm going to select this first one and hit Next. And this tutorial is going to take you through step by step filling out the information your page needs before it goes live. So we want to put in a page title, which is up at the left hand corner. The page title is also going to show up in the tab or the window right above. I'm just going to make it Nicole's GDI and keep it simple. Next, I want to put in a page name that's going to show up in this little navigation table. So I'm just going to call this the main page. And then what's my banner? And simple as that. I should also clarify that the page title is required, as is the page name. But once you get into the page banner, you'll see right here it actually is optional. I'm just going to retype it and hit Next. Now we want to really build out our page with text and images. I'm just going to paste in some text I have and hit OK. You can also go through the information up here, change the font, the size, anything you'd like, but I'm just going to leave it as is and hit OK. Now I have the option of adding an image, previewing the page, or publishing the page. I'm going to add an image just to show you how it's done. And so the image has been added, so I just want to preview the page before I publish it. So here's the text I put in and the image right below. So I'm going to close that, and I want to publish my page. Now you can always go back and edit it, but now your page is live at this URL right here, so you can see it in real time. There's our text and there's our image, and there's our little title up here too. And you can add a new page right from here, or you can choose to exit the wizard if you're done. And I'm done with this page for now, so I'm going to exit the wizard. And now I'm going to show you a little bit more about how to edit your page once you've already published it and take advantage of some of the great tools and plugins GDI offers. So this is our main page we created, so I'm just going to click on Edit. And this is going to take me back to the page, but skip through those wizard steps. The wizard steps are just to help you get that page started, get it set up, and now you can go in and edit it some more. So as you can see right away, I can double click to edit the actual text that is in here. I'm going to leave it as is though. I can grab right here to move around my image, and I can also move around my text. And what I'm going to do, what I really want to do, is take advantage of this toolbar right up here. So as you notice, this is our newer toolbar. First, we have the go back option, which would allow me to go right to the page manager that we were just in, or to log out from here. The properties let me go in and change my template. I can look through the SiteBuilder 4.0 templates by clicking on each of these categories, or also through the 3.0 templates, but I like the template I have, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Now, add-on page is where you can really take advantage and get creative with your page. So I can add more text. So I'm going to take the text I already have. I want to add a second text box and put submit. and you can just drag it and move it wherever you'd like. and then once you click off of it, click to its final destination, say right here, that's where it's going to show up, but then you can move it wherever you'd like. You can also grab this little corner, shape it anyway, and if you decide you don't want it, simply right click up on Move Me, and you have the option of edit it, delete it, bring it back to the top, or send it to the back. We've just added more text, and now let's see what else we can do. So again, add on page, let's add some more images. What you're first entered into, the images you see right here, actually your gallery. It's past images you've used and images you've loaded to your gallery, which I'll tell you about more later in this tutorial. But I actually want to grab a photo and upload one from images I have. So I'm going to OK, and it's loading, and you can resize it by dragging it around, or you can resize it by actually manually putting in the numbers. And you can also hyperlink it. So I actually, since this says like our page, I want to link this to GDI's Facebook page. And we'll see how that works a little bit. So just like the text, it's just going to drop it right here, drag it to where you want it, click there, and it's going to show up. And again, you can keep moving it around. Our page is getting a little crowded, so I'm actually going to go in here and delete some text. And then move my images around. And again, you can resize them right from here. Now we'll see media. Media gives you the option of adding video and audio that you may have. We don't have any on here, but you can always upload it, or you may have it in your gallery, and it works just the same drag and drop way. GDI tools are what we have built out for you. We have banners, buttons, movies, and more. So these banners, again, you can click on the one you like, and you can adjust the size. You can also select what type, whether you like to show as Flash or a GIF, and you can simply add it in. So we're going to drag that into place. And move it where we'd like. Let's look at a few more tools. We have the buttons, which our buttons will show you, which our buttons are already hyperlinked, as you saw with our image. We had to hyperlink it ourselves. They'll link to your sign up page, they'll link to the movie, they'll link to find out more information. As far as movies, this gives you the option of dropping video right into your page, video already created by GDI. So again, just find the video that you'd like. I want one promoting SiteBuilder, and apply the size, and simply add it to your page. So just like we've done, drag it to where we like. And then lastly, in our tools, we have our little more category, which gives you the option of dropping in our income calculator. And then there's also widgets that are kind of outside GDI if you want to add Google Translator or the number of visits widgets or anything fun like that. So definitely check those out too. As you can see, our page is getting a little overrun and we're kind of running out of space. So in page height, I can just click plus and it's going to give me more space. In the same sense, I can click minus to kind of shorten my page. So I'm going to add more space and kind of move stuff around. Grab my video, I'm going to move it down here. I'm going to center this banner. And then don't forget we set this photo up to link to our Facebook page, so we want to check on that later. So we've done a lot to our page, so let's take advantage of this save button. And also from this toolbar, you can add a new page with the same exact template, a new template, or you can copy this exact page. And then since we've done so much, I want to preview. I'm going to preview all changes. So this is our page we've created. And you can scroll down and see everything we've done. Here's our image that we linked. Open up our Facebook page. It takes us right to it. And then go back to my page. Our Ask Questions image. We have our banner again. That's going to take you right to your sign up page. And then we've got our SiteBuilder video playing back here. So I'm just going to close this preview window. Go back to my page. And everything's the way I want it. So I'm going to publish it. And I'm just going to hit publish this page. And yes, to publish the page, I want to go back to my page manager. We'll just save again. And now we've created our first page, taken advantage of everything on the toolbar and all the fun plugins that SiteBuilder offers. So now I just want to cover a few more features. We just created a page, we published it, and now I want to check out the photo albums. Photo albums creates a quick page for you that is going to share photos you have. So create new album. and then select the gallery style you want. You'll be able to view these as a slideshow, so just go through and see which kind of gallery you want to show your photos in. So I like the fade and zoom, as you can see an example of. That's what I'm going to select. And now I want to upload photos. You can upload multiple photos, so simply log into your images. I'm going to grab some images from our website contest we have running right now. And once you grab the first image, the browse button is going to pop up again. So I'm going to grab my second image, then I'll grab my third image, and that's all I'm going to load right now. And now that all of my images are uploaded, I'm just going to click OK, and I've just created a page for my new photo album. So I can hit preview and see how it's going to look. And there you see the transition we close, and this is your photo album page. So I'm going to click back. If there's something you don't like about the template, simply go to Properties. You can choose a new design and hit Save. And that's created for you. So now I'm just going to go back to my page manager, and I see my main page and the new photo album I just created. And you can also check under this visible column, and it's going to show that these pages are visible and they have been published. So now I want to take advantage of my next tab, and this is the gallery that I told you about. And what the gallery is, it's where you can store media files that you can use on your page or use on any pages and websites you have on your account. So we have some past photos in here. We can add new photos by simply clicking Upload File. And basically this is a place to hold anything you want to use on your website. So if you're adding new photos, you're adding new media, when you go to add photo or media, you can select it from the gallery as opposed to uploading it from your computer. So you can hold photos and media files on here. And then lastly, we're going to check out our 3 plugins that we have for your site. The first one I want to activate is Feedback. Your feedback page allows visitors to send you an email message from your website. So we just activated it, and when you activate the plugins, that's essentially creating the page for it. So I'm going to click Active, and I want to preview my feedback page. It looks pretty good. I can also change the properties on it like everything else. I can choose a different template if I want, so I'm going to save that one. So we've just activated our feedback page. So now I want to activate my guestbook plugin. And again, these are already built out for you. There's nothing you have to do other than make sure it's the template you want for them to be up and running. So I'm going to preview my guestbook. So this is where someone can add a message. And I want to change the template on this one too. So I'm just going to go to Properties and choose the same design I chose for the last one. So I'll preview that. And it's just what I'd like. So finally, I'm going to activate my blog. And when you activate your blog plugin, it's going to take you right into it to set it up and even post your first post. The SiteBuilder blog is a great option for someone who obviously doesn't want the WordPress blog, but still wants to take advantage of blogging. So we're going to click Activate, and then it's going to ask you to name your blog. Continue. It's going to take you right into your blog. So you can add your first post with this new post button. Simply type in your text. You can modify it, format it any way you like. So I'll put in more text. I'm going to submit post. Make sure we put in a title. And submit post. And just like that, our first blog post is up. We can edit the post, we can delete it. Again, over here on this toolbar, you can add new posts. You can change the properties of your blog, just like everything else. You can put in your name to make sure your posts are attributed to you. You can enter a password if you want your blog to be password protected to visitors, and just save that information. You can even click over here to search past posts, but our blog is set up, so we're just going to go back. So now we just activated our feedback page, our guestbook page, and our blog, and they're all in our page manager. As you can see, they're all visible, and they've all been published. So just like that, in a matter of minutes, we created 5 pages for our SiteBuilder site. So that's how you get started with your first SiteBuilder site and take advantage of its offerings. So best of luck building your sites.